You know, crew just come to relax here, and so we've got all these facilities. We've got kind of in the middle here, there's books, so the crew can check out books. On all the other ships, we always have a DVD locker. On this ship, we don't need a DVD locker because we have the video on demand. The crew have their own extra channels that the passengers don't, with even more movies and things like that. Pool here. You think who's the bright person that put a pool table on a cruise ship that's constantly moving, but it works. It works. Pretty cool. We have our own shop as well for the crew, so they can get, you know, their amenities. Yeah. Here on Royal and on Regal Princess, and I think they're going to spread it out throughout the fleet. We've got all these screens as well for crew, because generally, whenever you're putting posters up, they're always getting ripped down, they're always getting tatty. So the best way of having these screens is we can advertise any crew events, any important information like all aboard times, because for crew we have to be all aboard 30 minutes before the passengers. And then also any special tours that will go on there, and then any internal transfers as well. So if there are any job postings, then we'll always advertise it on all the screens, and they're dotted around all around the ship for the crew. So this is the dressing room. Generally this is kind of near enough the same as what you would find on all the other ships as well, especially the Grand Class ships. So here on board Royal we've got a cast of 17, with Cass being the company performance manager, the main line captain, head of everything. And so all the dancers generally they get changed down here, get ready down here. All the singers, they're getting ready just one deck above us. So this dressing room spans over 3 decks. Okay, now this rack that you can see all the costumes on, this is every girl's dream. Yeah. Because basically with this rack, just around the corner we can program in a number. All the dancers know exactly where their costumes are hung for each show. It's in a great big Bible, so if they forget the numbers they can just look it up. All they then have to do is type the number in, it will move around and their costume will be right there. Wow. Yeah, so things aren't going to get mixed up, they know exactly where to find their costumes. All of the dancers there are responsible for the upkeep and maintenance of their costumes, so if they do get any rips or tears, they kind of just have to sew it up, try and fix it. All the costumes, of course, because of the quick costume changes, it's all Velcro, hooks and eyes and things like that. And they do have assistance from crew members that come and do part-time work, so they're not working. Generally, they're the florists. Actually, we have some of the guys from the engine control room. You'll notice here at the front and then again at the back, these are kind of the biggest areas of the M1. You'll see all these cages. These are all the cages that the luggage goes to the last night of the cruise, where all the stateroom stewards and all the accommodation boys and girls are bringing all the luggage down. They'll come down. These cages are spread all along the M1. It's crazy down here on the last night of the cruise. Generally, there's 2 doctors. The senior doctor, he's primarily there to look after the passengers, and then you have what we call the baby doc. He's not a baby, but he's just the doctor for the crew. And then you've got the team of nurses, paramedics as well. So they do a great job keeping us alive. Generally, we're all contracted to work 13 hours a day. That is the maximum amount of hours we can work in a day. The team make 20,000 meals a day. And then this is where all the magic happens. Sorry. This is really where all the magic happens. So yeah, this is where all the magic happens. This is where I'm sure a lot of you would love to be. But again, this is a 24-hour operation, okay? Teams working through the day, working through the night. How many do you have?
22 people.
22. So what about the night time?
5 people.
5 during the night, 22 during the day. So they're constantly working. As you can see, they're now starting to prepare all the desserts here for dinner service.